Alright, freaks. So, we are, I'm attempting to, my very first time, to pack the wheel bearings on the kayak carrier trailer. I was making a little bit of noise as it spun, so not too bad, but a little bit of a grinding. So, we're going to go ahead and pack those. I've already done the other side. So this side shouldn't be that big of a deal. But anyway, so that's how you pack a wheel bearing. You take this, this right here is called the castle nut. That comes off. Whoops. And you drop it in the leaves, and leaves all stick to it. That's pretty par for the course. And so then you can slide the whole hub off, and if you see that bearing right there? Right there. That's the outer bearing. Okay. That's the outer bearing. And you pull the hub off. The inner bearing is right down in there. You gotta take this little ring, that little ring off. You can see that little, there's a little ring right here. Right there's a little ring. You pop that off. Actually, if you go from the other side, you stick in like a large socket or something, and you can pound out that bearing pretty easily. And repacking them is not a big deal. Just put a little grease in your hand, kind of force it down in there, and put it back on. It's not that big a deal. So we're going to get this side done, and hopefully then we'll be good to go for our kayaking trip tomorrow. Later. Alright, freaks. We got our wheel bearings packed, but it's still making a little bit of noise. Here, listen to it. I don't like that. I think the bearings are going to have to get replaced. I think they'll be alright for this trip, but I packed them in there pretty good, so. But I think the wheel bearings are going to have to be replaced, which is no big deal. I mean, it's an old trailer, so not a big deal. Anyway, so now let me take you to our next task. Our next task is right here. We're going to mount this U-bolt, that square U-bolt, and we're going to use that as a spare tire mount right there. So that's our next task, which is pretty easy. Shoot, I've already got it halfway done. So we're going to get that mounted on there, and then I think we'll pretty much be done. We're going to make a quick trip with it today, road trip, make sure they test out all right, and then tomorrow we are going kayaking. So stay tuned. Morning, brothers and sisters. It's about 6:30 in the morning, so I'm trying not to wake all the neighbors up. So yesterday we repacked the wheel bearings on the new trailer, the new old trailer. We mounted the spare tire. My buddy Seth did a great job at welding all this together and making this. And the boys are coming down today, and we are going to go out kayaking, and we're going to take it on its maiden voyage. First maiden would be redundant. So what we're doing right now is I'm taking some degreaser to the, you can see my rag here, so you can see there where it's a little bit rusty. It was steel from a steel shop, so it's I don't know what they call it. Anyway, it's a little rusty, and it comes in with an oil on it. I think that's supposed to kind of preserve it a little bit, but it still rusts. Sorry, little flappy dealy was on there. So right now we're degreasing it. I was using brake part cleaner, which is probably what you should really use. But I ran out. I didn't have a whole lot, so I'm using kitchen degreaser, and which I just realized is probably backwards in the video because I got the camera flipped around. I'm going through, wiping it all down. I don't think I'm going to sand it because it's not in terrible condition, and I'm going to paint it with this. You can't see it. It's backwards. Sorry. It's Rust-Oleum 2-in-1 Reform and Seal. It's supposed to destroy rust. It's supposed to neutralize. That's That's the word I'm looking for. It's supposed to neutralize rust. So we're going to paint it with that, and hopefully it's dry here in the next 4 hours. It should be, and we can load the kayaks on. But anyway, so here is our kayak carrier, and you'll see there that it's got the brackets on the side. It's going to hold 2 on the side at an angle, and then 1 across the top, and then 1 across that middle shelf, and then we've got room down below for storage. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I think this is going to be a really good addition to the Flatland vehicle montage. So we're going to get on this. We're going to get it all cleaned up. We're going to get it painted, and I'll show you the end results here in a little bit. Bye, freaks. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got the kayak carrier painted, the actual carrier portion. At some point, I think I'll paint the trailer, but not right now. And I've got 1 kayak mounted, and it fits perfectly. This is an old motorcycle trailer, so it has lots of tie downs there and there and there and in the back, so it just works absolutely perfectly. So there'll be 1 up here on top, 1 down here on the bottom, and then another 1 on the side. So this is going to be great. It's going to be a great day. It is going to be so much fun today. And this kayak carrier, thank you to Seth, my buddy Seth, and because he just did an outstanding job on this. This is going to be great. As you can see, guys, we've got our propane mounted, our Trasheroo, got our solar on top. We are all ready to go. It's an absolutely fabulous day. It is going to be a good day, brothers and sisters. I hope your day is going to be as good as mine. All right, brothers and sisters, here we go. There's all 4 kayaks on the new trailer. They look great. It rides like a dream. It just tracks like nobody's business. They all held down really nice. There's a nice place down there for that I'm going to put a little cargo box. And the whole thing will come off easily so I can haul motorcycles on it should that be necessary. But yeah, so how about that? So this is where we are. We're at Douglas State Fishing Lake. There's Stella. Douglas State Fishing Lake is right outside of Baldwin, Kansas. It is a beautiful little lake. Just a really nice little lake. We're going to have a great afternoon. We're going to have a great afternoon of kayaking, and we're going to have chicken fajitas on the back of the Jeep. So it's going to be a great day. All right, we'll talk at you in a little bit, freaks. All right, freaks, I hope you can see me. I know you can't hear me very well. My phone's in this little waterproof bag thing. All right, so here we go. We're going to head on out. There's my Stella Bella. And there's shore. And there is our beautiful little lake. The boys are already, 2 of my boys are already gone. They're already on the other side of the lake. They way outpaced us. So, that's my middle son there heading out. It's just a gorgeous day. We're going to take it nice and slow. Stella is very excited. And we're just going to go and have a good time. See you in a little bit. Alright, brothers and sisters. I know it's going to be kind of hard to hear me. The phone's in a little waterproof flotation bag. But this is the most calm and serene place I've been in a while. Even when I was out here just a few weeks ago, I don't know, there's something about today. It's just, I don't know, it's kind of like things fit, you know? This is what I'm looking at. Look how pretty that is. You know, sometimes, you know, we get so wrapped up in our own little lives, our own little worlds, you know, whether it be school or work or family or, you know, whatever. Sometimes it's important to just take that time to just be still, you know, just relax. And man, I can't think of a better place to do it than right here. This is absolutely wonderful. Isn't it, Stella? Do you agree, Stella? You agree? Is it wonderful? Looky, what if I did this? Ooh, oh baby. Alright, well, I'm gonna go be still. I hope you find yourself in your own place where you can be still. Love you guys. All right, brothers and sisters, since we're not camping here today, step one was kayaking. And it was a great one, man. This is a great lake for kayaking. It's a little windy today, but it's so serene out there. It's just beautiful. So that brings us to step two. Step two is a great one this time. I love this time of year because even though it's not October, it is time for Sam Adams Oktoberfest. Sam Adams Oktoberfest is phenomenal. It's very good, very, very good. We've got a little local brewery here in the area called Free State, and Free State makes a great Oktoberfest as well. But you know me, I like stouts, porters, stuff with a little beefier flavor, and Oktoberfest is kind of more of a, I don't know, I suppose I'd call it maybe an amber, sort of, I guess. It's a little dark, it's not a lager, it's a little darker than that, but for a mid beer, very, very good. Very, very tasty. I love it a lot. Stella, come here. Stella went for a ride with me in the kayak. She is. Come here, Stella. Come here, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Oh, and there she goes. So, while we're here today, I thought I'd, since I didn't get a chance last time when I camped here, I didn't get a chance to do a good review of the lake, show you guys a bunch, because there were a lot of fishermen that came, a whole group of fishermen that came, and they asked if they could share my pier. And of course, you could share my little pier, that's fine. And they camped till about, or fished till about 2 in the morning, so I didn't get anything done that day. So I'm gonna give you my review today. We're at Douglas State Fishing Lake, just outside of Baldwin, Kansas, about 10 minutes probably northeast of Baldwin, Kansas. Fabulous little lake. It's very, very nice. That was special. Since it's a state fishing lake, it kind of suffers from the same thing that all Kansas state fishing lakes suffer from, and that is it's a wonderful place. It's very nice, free dispersed camping, just fabulous, and there's trash everywhere. People just don't take care of these lakes. You know, I told you when I went to Bourbon State Fishing Lake, I told you, you know, you guys got to stop this. You got to pick your stuff up, or they're gonna take these away from us. We're not gonna be able to have this free dispersed camping anymore. They may start charging for this, and we don't want that. You know, these are great resources for us. These are little treasures in our own backyard that a lot of times we don't even know they exist. You know, so we've got to do better, folks. So before we leave today, I'm out here with my 3 boys. So before we leave today, we're gonna police this area. We're gonna pick up all the little trash pieces, and so hopefully when you go out next time, you not only clean up your stuff, but also pick up some stuff that was left by others. Remember not to just throw trash in the fire pit. It doesn't always burn. Don't be throwing aluminum cans in the fire pit thinking that they're going to burn, because they're not. But anyway, so yeah, Douglas State Fishing Lake has probably 8 to 10 of these little man-made earthen piers that kind of jet out into the water. They're absolutely wonderful for camping. I think just about every single one of them has a, cheers, by the way. Oh my gosh, so good. I think every single one of these piers has a fire pit. There's room to park. There's actually camping on the east and the west side. The west side is a little easier, the west side is a little easier to get to. It's a little more civilized, I guess we'll say. The west side, which is what I prefer, which is this side, it's a little more primitive. It's a little more difficult to get to. I like it because it's a lot more secluded. If people are going to come out, they typically go on the west side. And not my cup of tea. You know me. I don't like to camp around a lot of people. I'd rather be by myself. And this is a good opportunity over here. It doesn't always work. Didn't work last time. But, there's still people. There's actually a couple down the way. And I think the wife is kayaking. And I think the husband has a little John boat out there. And he's doing some fishing. But, excuse me, I was up very, very early this morning. It's a good fishing lake for catfish. Again, I haven't seen any real lunkers pulled out here, but there's some decent pan-sized. Make sure my thing's still working. There's some decent pan-sized catfish out there. A lot of crappie up in the north end. I've heard there's some bass, and that's about it. Pretty typical for a Kansas lake. But, whew, man, that's good. Wow, Sam Adams. It's a little difficult to get to, just a little bit. Some gravel roads. The road coming in. So when you come in on 56 highway, so you're going out of Baldwin on 56 to the east, and you come up County Road 1950. It's a gravel road. It's fine. It's like every other backcountry gravel road you've ever been on. It's fine. It's no problem. Then you cut across on Highway 450. It's a little bit rougher. It's kind of hilly. It's a couple areas that are slightly rough. Unless you've got a Lamborghini, you're going to be fine. It's just go slow. But anyway, so yeah, that's about it. Had a great day so far. 2 of my boys are still out. They are way over there. Can't even see them, all the way on the other side and around the corner. But the kayak carrier is fabulous. Worked perfectly. The 2 new kayaks are excellent. And it's just a good day. It's a good day. I hope, brothers and sisters, that you're having as good a day as I am. All right. I love you. See you in a little bit. All right, folks. You're not going to be able to see me because I want you to be able to see this. My son keeps telling me that I need to get 2 cameras. Well, and he's right, absolutely. But I just use my phone, so I only got the 1 camera. So until I get a better camera, this is what we're dealing with. So what we've got here is we have chorizo in the skillet. Skillet's nice and hot. And we're going to make chicken fajitas. And what we're going to do, sorry, I'm just draining my chicken. What we're going to do here is canned chicken. Now don't say anything, because canned chicken is awesome. Canned chicken is so good. And it works great when you're out camping. Just fabulous. So we're going to get this all kind of heated up here. The chorizo, of course, is raw, so we got to cook it. But the chicken's already cooked, so it just has to kind of heat up. So we're getting pretty close there. So what we're going to do, we're going to back this heat down just a little bit. I've already diced up a bunch of onions. I'm not going to show you how to dice onions because you know how to do that. I'll throw that in there. Then we are going to, look at these. Look at that big old beautiful yellow onion. Or yellow pepper. Yellow onion. Good night. Yellow pepper. So we're going to go ahead and get it going. I like it when you pull it out and it pulls all the insides out. Well, that wasn't one of those times. So we're gonna get this all done up. I'll get these all diced up, thrown in, and we're gonna be on our way to making some chicken fajitas. All right, guys. Hope you can hear me okay. I'm kind of up close to the camera here. My lapel mic went dead, and my phone at the same time. So, all right. So we're wrapping up Douglas State Fishing Lake. Absolutely, it's a wonderful little lake. Like I said, there's a lot of trash. I wish people would take better care of it, but it's a fabulous little lake. If you get a chance, if you're anywhere near Baldwin, Kansas, and you need a boondocking spot, this is the spot. Come out here. It's a great little spot. The kayak carrier was amazing. Worked fabulous. Thank you, Seth. Everything was just great. The chicken fajitas were awesome. The kayaking was fabulous. The day was it's just beautiful, beautiful day. The boys are dragging the kayaks up now. We're going to get them strapped on and head out. All right. Well, that's pretty much it for Douglas State Fishing Lake. You know, like I always tell you guys, I love you to pieces. I love you. I love you so much. Love on them hard, freaks. Love on them damn hard, because you just never know, man. All right. We'll see you guys. Bye.